Okay, as this market is going down, I know a lot of people are freaking out. You're trying to figure out, should you sell your altcoins? Are we going to see another 20 to 30% collapse? What I just got done recording, and guys, welcome to Friday, our Friday newsletter here on YouTube for all of our members. If you guys would like to join and watch the future forecast I'm about to talk about, links are in the description. Enjoy 25% off. I want to show you guys today, I want to just talk about altcoins. Bitcoin, I'll talk about that briefly in the beginning, but I actually want to give you guys, let me make this really big. I want to give you guys the evidence of why XRP goes to $14 to $17 by year end. Nothing crazy like $20 to $30 that I'm seeing online, or even, over $100. No, the absolute solid evidence that XRP goes to $14 to $17 by year end. Okay, and then also we need to cover this. Bitcoin hitting a $10 trillion market cap this cycle is very probable. I'm going to go back and forth here, so just follow me, guys. What I'm going to try to do this morning is ease your guys' fears. When you guys take a look at the market right now, I'm going to bring up a whiteboard so I can do a little bit of drawing here for you guys. When you look at where the market is currently at, you need to understand something in trading that we call risk to reward ratios. Okay, let me get this pad working here for a second. When you guys look at these charts that I'm going to show you, I'll present them to you. It's too long to show you guys. I think the video is like 40 minutes, but it's just jam-packed from chart to chart to chart to chart, and you guys will just get caught up to speed of what you're about to experience in this market. There's something called a risk to reward ratio. We call it R to R, and it's a reward ratio of what the expected outcome is to be on a market looking into the future. But it also assesses what we call the risk. So we have risk down here, and then we have reward. If you can understand how to read these charts, and you actually have the correct charts to look at, to gauge, to understand, which I'll show you guys this morning, you then start seeing, oh, maybe selling my altcoins right now is actually not a good idea. Maybe there's more coming. Maybe this cycle is just delayed. But what I want to do is probably one of the most powerful things that I can do for you guys this morning, which I did, is this. I ended up mocking up for you guys. We are 163 days till the end of the year. What I did is I actually showed you guys a mock-up of what past alt seasons were able to accomplish in the last 163 days. You need to see what this looks like so you guys can prepare for what's about to come. I think some of you guys are about to get shaken out right now when altcoins, yes, I will give you supporting evidence, because Bitcoin I do think could go down to 92,500. I'll just be honest, guys. It's a pretty steep drop, and altcoins will bleed hardcore. But should we be scared right now and sell just to have the market shoot back up? You guys need to see charts right now where I'm not trying to get clicks on here to make you guys excited on YouTube. In fact, like, these videos don't really do too well on YouTube because I talk a lot about what we do with our members. I'm trading a $1.5 million account with my own money, 1.2 million of my own money. We have some appreciation of it. We've already made over $100,000 worth of profit. I can show you guys a P&L this year on trades we've entered and exited. And I want to show you guys in the future forecast at tradeconfident.io how we're doing this. Let's continue. What else I'm going to show you guys this morning? An Ethereum breakout chart that is pointing that we go into the parabolic move next for Ethereum. And this was the same move that I saw. I've never shown this chart to any of our members before, so this is brand new. The same chart that actually signaled alt season starting, it actually happened on this chart first. And we're not there yet, but we're getting very close, and you'll see what needs to happen. A prophetic flash crash with solid TA and why Bitcoin could absolutely collapse after this next cycle. Total 2 and total 3, the total charts, guys, flashing buy signals for altcoins right now when everybody is freaking out on this drop. It's actually saying, hello, look how low we are. Look at the risk to reward coming. A 1 risk to about an 6 to 8 reward. Okay. Then we're going to get to the fun stuff. The exit prices, the most solid, I promise you, there's not another solid chart you will find that calls the peaks of XRP and where XRP is going this cycle. I've already told you guys 14 to 17, but I'm going to project into the future. If we have a pattern that repeats between 13 and 17, 2013 and 17, we have 2 more waves to go, and I'll show you guys what that peak price is. It is insane, but it's not out of reach. Then we need to talk about something else that's crucial, a full calendar for the rest of the year of 2025 of XRP and ISO and stablecoin implementation. You need to know these dates. Things can switch and happen overnight. Another chart that I'll show you guys, which I'm just reminding myself of right now, is a chart that shows when alt season does take over, it is extremely fast. The market makers, let's get the whiteboard back out. Let me show this to you guys. I'm going to unpack so much stuff this morning so you guys can literally go into this weekend not being scared and seeing solid technical analysis and bringing the prophetic words into it as well. Alt season and altcoins, the market makers will purposely make everyone capitulate. Here's the reason why. Once it capitulates, I'll show you the chart. The last 2 cycles, altcoins scream up. It is so fast where the turnaround comes that this turnaround right here, guys, it is literally, it's like an overnight turnaround. You guys remember when XRP did 500% in like 8 days, right? Okay. The reason why they do this, the market makers, is they don't want retail traders leveraging down at the bottom here with 5x, 10x, 20x, and so on and so forth. So what they do is they flash crash the market for altcoins, and then when alt season does take over, they all pump it really, really fast. So people don't have time to actually gather the lowest prices, so the exchanges don't have to pay out because exchanges are actually giving their money to retail traders to leverage. It's borrowed money. So when the alt season does take over, it is an absolute literal rocket ship of a move up, okay? You need to understand where we are in this cycle here so you don't screw this up. We are potentially days away from the switch being turned, alt season taking over, and you need to be positioned correctly. I promise you guys, we charge $65 a month. Use the discount code, it's 25% off. Every dollar of the $49 you're going to pay today to watch this future forecast and 7 more future forecasts where you'll see everything I do with my money, it is absolutely going to be worth your time. If you guys are into trading, we do have, humbly put, the highest win record ever recorded for cryptocurrency at 293 wins and 0 losses. And we didn't just say this, we have a public ledger available to everybody. We've mocked up every single trade we've taken on this strategy since February 22nd. All of them, even the buy limits that we used and how often the buy limits actually got hit, okay? We value transparency and honesty at Trade Confident, and we put our money where my mouth is. I have $1.5 million of my own money in this market. I don't want to screw this up. I'm not another YouTuber that just comes out and shows you guys fancy charts. I want to make money for my family, my 2 kids, and we're having a 3rd kid actually in September coming up here. I care about the moves that I make. And that is where I think this might just differentiate this membership from other people. I'll just put it right there. I'm not trying to bash anybody. There's a lot of good stuff out there. But guys, sign up with the discount. It's $49. Watch the next 8 future forecast. Get into the trade setups that we call out. I think I've got something to show you guys here that you do not want to miss, and I can help set you guys up. And then at the end of the future forecast, we just go into a prayer time. We ask the Lord if he wants to say anything prophetically, and it probably is one of my favorite times that we do every single Tuesday and Friday. So guys, watch the future forecast. It is going to be June 13th, and I will see you guys in the membership. Have a good one, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.